Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. It's Imani here. So today we're going to be doing an oily skin approved for the new and improved #Faux filter foundation from Huda Beauty. So Huda Beauty launched this foundation in the fall of 2017 and people were like blown away by it. I too was blown away by it. So today we have the new Luminous Matte. We're going to be doing 4-hour wear, no primer. You all know how we do it. If this is your first time watching LaBeat, welcome. And if this is not your first time, you already know what it is. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe and put that bell on for notifications. Join the LaBeat family. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. Did the eyes off camera, and now we're gonna jump into the new Huda Beauty #Faux filter luminous matte foundation. So I did the review of this foundation like what, 3 years ago. I'm gonna link it up above. I liked it. It was okay. You know, the fragrance was super strong. I was like, Jesus Christ, did she just dump a whole bottle of perfume into this foundation? It was crazy. But you know, I used it. I like the smell. It was a bit overpowering. It didn't last too long, so I was like, okay, I love the finish of this. Super full coverage, so like, yeah, I don't mind. Now after a couple like months of wearing it, it was the summertime and I started to, you know, sweat. Like I sweat a lot. I have oily skin and I sweat a lot, so I would realize that it would just disappear. If I went to tap my face, it would all come off on the paper towel. I was like, damn, I wonder why that is happening. So I stopped wearing it in the summertime. So here we have the original, right? This is the OG Coffee Bean 530R is my shade. That's my shade in the stick foundation as well. Well, now I know Huda did say that they kind of switched around the shades, so I'm hoping this is still my shade. So these are the bottles together. The bottle is pretty much the same. So I'm gonna swatch the original. Okay, so that's the original on my hand right here. And this is the new shade right here. So to me it looks a little lighter, a little more orange, but I think that this is still gonna work. Now the Huda Beauty foundation was always a little off for me, but I can make it work, and I like orangey red undertone foundations. It wasn't a perfect match, but it was good enough, right? So the original was the Full Filter High Coverage Cream Foundation, and this one is the Full Filter Luminous Matte Foundation. So I believe there are 39 shades. There used to be 40, now there are 39 shades, and it goes up to Lava Cake, which is 590R, and I got 530R, which is Coffee Bean. Let's try it, y'all. I am excited. No primer, just prep my skin with some moisturizer. I'm gonna do one full pump. So that was one full pump, and I'm gonna use my Mented foundation brush, which I absolutely love. So that's how it's looking. Orange as hell, y'all. Yes, this is what we're used to. I'm just gonna do one side of my face and then we'll check it. Okay, so feels quite matte. It feels really matte. The original didn't feel this matte, if I could remember, so I haven't used it in a while, but it's going on kind of like a powder. Ooh. I watched Huda's review of it. She was like, it's crease resistant, transfer proof, all this stuff. There is no foundation that I have found that is transfer proof. I have oily skin, so I mean, you could powder to really increase the longevity, but like it will transfer if it touches something. So don't be fooled, y'all. Anyway, so they say a cult favorite fragrance-free foundation with full coverage, up to 24-hour wear, and luminous matte finish. It's vegan and cruelty-free. This blendable full coverage formula is fragrance-free, transfer-proof, waterproof, fade-proof, and sweat and humidity-proof, and offers up to 24 hours of wear. Essentially, this foundation is your new BFF. No matter the weather, occasion, or situation, #Full Filter Luminous Matte won't let you down. Okay, all right. We'll be the judge of that. So this is how one side is looking. Tray orange. What's orange in Spanish? If you know what orange is in Spanish, is it manzana? Put it down below, because this is no makeup and this is Huda. Now talk about matte. Wow, I am impressed. I'm impressed. Okay, so I'm gonna take just less than half a pump just to like finish off my mustache and everything. One thing about this foundation, it has full coverage, so I like that she kept that. It may not be as full coverage as the original, because that was like full coverage, but this is pretty good. I would love for people who have tried this, if you have blemishes that you need to cover, Please let me know if it covers. I haven't watched any other reviews of this, only Huda's. So, and she doesn't really have a lot of blemishes on her face, so I couldn't tell, but I know it looked poreless when she put it on, and that is what like currently experiencing. I'm gonna zoom in so that you guys could see it is like poreless. Are you guys seeing that? That is literally how it's looking in my mirror. Like, I just needed to show you guys. I'm obsessed already. So we used like 1.5 pumps, and I'm gonna show you guys the swatch on my hand again. Let's see if it oxidized. I think it did. Now you could really see the colors. This is the original right here, and then this is the new one. All right, so we are looking orange, but nothing a little concealer can't fix. So I'm gonna use the Instant Age Rewind concealer from Maybelline in the shade Tan. So when I have a foundation that is orangey, ready, I like to go in with a concealer that is more on the golden yellow undertone, so that really balances it out. And I'm just using a damp sponge. This sponge is from Ofra. I haven't used this concealer in a while, but I love the shade of it, so let's see what it will do. Then I'm gonna take the Mented powder in light tan. I'm just gonna set my face with Fenty Beauty powder in 450. Y'all, I just go interchangeably with this. Whichever one I feel like, I just put it on. And I'm going with a fluffy brush because I'm just using this as a finishing powder. But I think my skin is looking really, really matte. I am surprised. I don't know about the luminous, to be honest, and I didn't use any primer. I'm gonna have to go and look at some people who have dry skin, how they feel about this. Like, do you need to use a hydrating primer first or what? Because it's giving very much so, I wouldn't say casket matte. It's not giving me casket matte, but it's giving me really, really matte. Like, let me know down below. Is it giving you matte? Because it's giving me, but it feels very lightweight. So that's one thing. Feels nice and lightweight, and the color match I think was okay. I put that yellow in the center of my face so it balances out with my chest. And you know, this Huda Beauty foundation was like a summer shade for me anyway, so I really like the match. So 530R, if we are shade twins, I always have the foundations that match me in the description, so go down there to check and see what other foundations I use and have a perfect match in. So I'm just gonna finish the rest of my face off camera. I'll be right back. All right guys, so I'm finished with the face. Of course, I'm going to be linking everything that I used to create this face in the description box. If I leave anything out, please ask me in the comments. Had to drop some Gloss Bomb creams right on my lip. I mixed cookie jar and honey waffles together to get this beautiful combo. So I've had on the makeup for about an hour and a half already. It's still looking really, really good, y'all. I think Huda snapped with this one. Gang, gang. So yeah, I'll be back in about 2 hours to check in. I don't know if I'm gonna go out before I come back or not, but like that will be a true test because I'll put my mask on and all that. So I'll let you guys know when I come back. All right guys, we are back. So it's actually 7:23, so it's been about 8 hours, and this is how my face is looking. Let's come up. I wore a mask, I sweat, so we're looking a little greasy, but not bad. Not bad at all. This foundation actually blew me away. So I have a little bit of transfer here from my mask. My face is not terribly greasy. I did sweat today, y'all, because I was bulk filming for my Instagram, and I was sweating. Brown sweat was coming down the side of my face. Nothing new here. I sweat a lot. I have yet to wear a foundation that doesn't like drip when I sweat, but I'm blown away by this foundation. It's not that greasy. It's not as greasy as I thought it would be. I love the finish of it. Coffee Bean 530R is definitely my shade, and I would recommend it. So in terms of the stars, I'm gonna give this 4.5 stars. I'm telling you, this foundation is bomb. I'm calling it. It may be the best foundation of 2021. I'm just gonna call it right now. I mean, I know we're in January, but I'm just saying, If you have oily skin, you're gonna love this. It retails for $40. I don't know if I let you guys know that. Check out Huda Beauty's new foundation, reformulated to the gods. I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. I'm excited to see what it would do in the summertime. I feel like it will stand up very well in the summer because you all, my heat was on today. I was sweating. It was hot. And, you know, I think it stood up really, really well. I'm just going to touch up a little bit with Fenty 450. Let's go with my face. This is how we're looking. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Huda did say 24-hour wear. I would never test that, but let's just say one time you were stranded and you had this foundation, I think it might hold up. I used this concealer today and I really like it. I need to continue using it. This concealer is a banger, so I'm definitely gonna be using this more in my routines. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you think 4.5 stars was good. Should I have given it 5 stars? Because you all, the face is sitting. So drop a comment down below, let me know. Don't forget you can follow me on my social media platforms. It's Beat on Instagram and Beat Inc on Facebook. And without further ado, have a great night, guys. Bye.